And then what's left to do? All right, cool. We started changing our address over. Forwarding address. It's so weird to change our address over.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of like sparks a like a questionnaire to make sure we're legit because we haven't been verified at that new address. So that's interesting. But
Uh-huh.
yeah.
That's cool. What else?
Mm.
Anything else you want to talk about?
No, I was just waiting for people to come into the screen. But let me see. So when we do have a full house, it would probably be really good to talk about the shipping. Remember we were talking about how shipping went
Yeah.
and what happened? Do you want to talk about it?
What should we talk about?
Let's talk about the shipping
Okay.
because I can take whatever we talk about here and I can put it together with the shipping videos.
Mm-hmm.
So I can take the audio from this and put it over there. So we can talk about shipping.
Okay.
Hi, breakdancer Kiyoshi. Thanks for coming in.
Hey, breakdancer Kyoshi.
We are just having a live. We just finished like one of our few days at work. These last couple of days at work have been really kind of like hard to finish because we're so ready to go. Yeah, but you worked all day long.
I did. I
Yeah.
had like so much stuff I needed to do today. Um,
And you didn't take a break. No,
I
you
didn't
just
take a break at all.
so he's trying to leave it better than how he got it, basically, making sure whoever comes behind him doesn't have much work to do.
Right. Yeah. No, I completed all of my work for August.
Nice, nice. See, too efficient. That's cool.
Darn. Wait. You mean? Yeah. I don't know.
You're supposed to take your time.
Oh.
He's already getting all the work done, like in the first day. Yeah.
What can I say? It's called planning ahead.
Oh
I think.
yeah, you're planning
It's
planning to
planning
go to
ahead.
Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he's. That's cool. I know we have to like do these exit. It's like an exit checklist, and so it takes a little bit of time because you got to run around trying to find the people to clear
Yeah.
you for each like department. So
Hey, yeah. So if you guys are ever in the military, you
mhm,
know exactly what that checklist looks like because
mhm,
it's your ETS checklist.
mhm.
You have to go around to every department. What's interesting is that there's some stuff on there that I have never even done. Like I've never borrowed anything from, but they still want my signature. What's up,
My
babe?
son's calling me. Let me go see what he wants.
What's up, babe? Well, breakdancer Kiyoshi. So while we're waiting for D to come back, how you doing, man? Um, we just came online right now, and what we're doing is we were going to talk about a few topics. So D had a few topics in mind. Look at this: shipping, the final load from our house to the container, getting the status on the house being painted. Uh, Very sad last days at work. Property management coming through the house, and what's left to do. So, but before we get on those topics, um, yeah, that's what we got. Uh, hey, breakdancer, remind me again where you're at. Let me chat. Well, I'm just gonna start the topic. Okay, she's back. Oh my goodness. You found that? You found
Yeah,
that?
I was Miss Balik Bayan of 2020
2013.
2013.
Yeah. You heard Balik Bayan for 2013.
Yes, I was. I was the talk of the town, guys. Yeah. Yeah, I was Miss Balik Bayan. And how do you guys know how you get Balik Bayan? Does anybody know out there? Let me see. What is this one? No. Okay, Sharmama. Okay. So
Actually, so Sharmama, I don't. You've never been. So not sure. I can't remember if you've been back to Philippines, but Philippines has these parties in the
In the plaza.
in the plaza in the town square, and usually these parties are thrown by.
oh, she was in there.
Oh, she was there in 2020.
It's thrown by the city, right?
It's yes, it's thrown by the town. And basically what happens is during the peak season of tourism, they, certain people are back. And so around that time, they kind of like, okay, so they've already organized what they're going to do during that time, but then they go and find out like, okay, who just came back from the hometown.
Right.
So
from the country. Okay.
From the home, yeah, to the hometown. So who came back home to their hometown.
Uh-huh.
So in that town where we're at, they hosted a party on that peak season.
Okay, you better know how to dance at this party because there's a lot of cha-cha,
Yes,
a lot of salsa. And then the winner has to go and dance salsa or cha-cha, right? I danced with another man.
Mhm.
I was like, I did not want to dance with another man, but
it's all right. I was talking to the barbecue lady, so it's all good.
Okay, so how we won is like you have to raise money. It's like you gotta donate money or something. I don't know. So we donated the most money that day to the city.
Yes.
To your barangay, right?
Yes. So it's thrown by the barangay, and basically they invite all of the people from the town who's back, on a
and it's basically everybody's donating money.
Right, everybody's donating,
and whoever
it's an awesome way to raise funds. Actually, I've never thought of it that way, but you get all these people, me, her, and they're like, "Hey, do you want to compete in this Miss Balik Bayan?"
Yeah,
and so she's never seen that before.
No.
She's never been approached by people and kind of like that are very active. That was probably the first time she's seen the plaza and what was happening.
I've never been to the plaza. We're just sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a big party.
It was a huge party. Mm-hmm. Huge party. And what happens is they set all these balikbayan people into these tables.
Yeah.
And how they do it is like, all right, guys, there's like a person announcing, okay, whoever wants to donate to, D over here and Hobart over there.
So you gotta raise money.
And whoever raises the highest money pretty much wins.
Yeah.
And then all of the proceeds will go to the town. Yes.
Yeah.
And so it's interesting.
It's a good fundraiser. Mm-hmm. We went broke that day. We're giving up all our money so I could win. All right, cool. So what were you guys talking about while I was gone?
I was talking to Breakdancer. I was like, have you ever seen
what's a UAP? What's that?
UAP.
Have you ever seen a UAP? I don't know. You guys gotta like spell it. No acronyms. We don't know what that. Not sure.
Hey, you know what, Sharmama? There might have been lady boys barbecue or barbecue lady boys. I don't know. You know those. It's dark. You know what I mean? It's dark.
He's funny. He's like. He don't mind.
I'm like, hey, I'm hungry. All right, give me some of that hot dog.
Oh no!
What?
Oh my
they
goodness!
Sell barbecue.
No, oh my god! You're horrible. This is a family show. No, okay.
They do. They sell chicken legs too, and then Betamax. Like I'm just saying. All right,
All
let's move it
right.
on. So we have a whole bunch of stuff
Yeah.
about topics. I have been
So
stressed out about
yes,
this container, but go ahead.
the shopping. Okay, no, the shipping.
The shopping,
Okay,
shipping.
the shopping, the shipping. Well, we had issues with our shipping. Remember, we've been looking for the right.
Who member? You member?
I remember.
You member?
We were looking for someone to ship our stuff, and the person who's supposed to ship our stuff was supposed to come to the house, but it fell through. So he's got this whole long story. He'll tell you. Go ahead.
I don't know if they're interested in that.
They're
I think
interested.
I think I could just basically
we had to
we
go
had
with
to-
somebody
we
better.
had to
We
s- had to go
had
with
to
somebody
like
better.
plan A fell through.
Plan B.
Plan B. Okay, so here's the thing. Okay, I was getting some information from the internet, from YouTubers, and I'm not gonna say anything bad, nothing bad. Okay, because they always tell us like, do your due diligence. Yes.
That is true.
So it didn't sit well with me, the info I was getting. It was like that we couldn't send our stuff, and I was just like, how can we not send our stuff? Like, it's our household goods. So I went to the customs website, and I watched a video there, and they said as long as you're sending household goods, you're sending it you can send it up to 3 times a year. You can do like a big shipment. And so when I was thinking, I was like, well, who cares if they like do customs and they open up our boxes? Like, who cares? It's
Yep.
our crap.
Yeah.
And basically the Balik Bayan, what it's for is for people returning from overseas and they're returning home. So that's why you get the tax-free benefit or whatever. And so that's why we're like, okay, not a big deal. Like, let's ship it. So we ended up shipping 36 boxes.
Mhm.
36 boxes.
So first load was through one company, and we
Yeah.
only shipped 5 boxes.
5 boxes.
5 boxes.
And we were told we could only ship 5
Yes.
boxes through that company. They said we could only ship 5 boxes every week.
every week. Yes.
And then that was the big issue because we had way too many boxes and we don't have enough weeks.
Because
Then we found out that if you go to certain places, you save $20. So then $20 for 5 boxes, that's $100 we could have been saving.
so can you imagine? All right. So our first box, which was a large box, we paid $80 per box, right? And that equates to $400. 5 boxes, $400. So for us to ship, right? For us to ship 36 boxes, if you multiply that by 80, let me see.
Calculator.
I gotta do my calculator. All right, calculator, where are you? So
Yeah, because that's big math.
that's big math right there. You know, one plus one is 2.
My
That's
brain
the only,
doesn't. I
the
can't
only
work
one
that
I got.
hard.
It's more than if
I can't work that hard.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. So here we go. We do 80 times 36.
Oh,
right?
she's got it. It's
All right.
228. Okay, that's what she said.
Yeah. There you go, Sharmama. She's got it.
Mhm,
Okay, but we had odd shaped boxes. We had
And we also had jumbos.
and we had jumbos, and that's just the large. Okay, so if we were
Yeah.
only sending larges, then it would cost that much. But the extra large cost a little extra. So we had how many?
I think like 15.
We
had 20.
No. We had 16.
I don't know.
So we had about 16 extra large boxes, and those cost $95. So 16 times 95 equals, okay, so 1,500.
Okay.
Right? And I think we had 12 large boxes, so 12 times 80 equals 960.
Okay.
So 960 plus, what was the other one?
1520.
Plus 1520 equals,
Okay, so now we're
It
at
was-
24.
yeah, we're already
80.
at 2,480.
But
and
that
that's
doesn't
not
include
the odd shaped
the
boxes.
odd shaped boxes.
So I was looking around, and the prices vary. The largest odd shaped box we had was
The bikes.
yes, but was 56, right? 56 inches by 42 by 11. Okay, And the highest price I got for one box was $400.
We had to pay 400 for one of the
The
boxes.
highest
Oh, you're just
box.
saying in
Yes.
general a quote.
So the highest quote that I got was about $400, and then the
I
low,
thought we had quotes for like 1,000.
just one box.
Oh, okay.
So the highest quote I got for one box was $400. All right, and in just with those 4 boxes, it equated to over 1,200.
Oh, that's right.
All right, and
That's
so
right.
if you take just the 36 boxes multiplied by 80, 2,880 plus $1,200 equates to $4,000,
some
right?
change.
It's $4,000. And so, okay, I started like, how can I save money? Where can we kind of like cut corners? Because $4,000 is a big deal. I don't know if you guys remember, but I'm in love with Home Depot's trailers, right? And the reason for that is because one, it's insured. I can go as many miles as I can on it. And the total is only $55. If you buy the insurance, it's an additional $8. All right. So we've done our trips to the container multiple times already. And so me loading 36 boxes in the back of my truck and that trailer was good. And we spent about $150 in fuel.
Mm-hmm.
And so how much? So 36 boxes, 5 odd shaped boxes. No, was it
It was
4?
6 odd-shaped boxes.
6 odd shaped boxes. I was able to send these monitors
Yeah,
for
I have a monitor.
for her office. We were able to
The sit-to-stand desks.
Yeah, the sit-to-stand desks. We were able to send those. They were very heavy, right? The motors and those things.
Yeah.
And so, how much did you pay it at the end?
3,100 or 3,100, something like
3,100.
that. Mm-hmm.
So if we went with the highest, it would have been close to 4,500.
Yeah.
But because we decided to drive there,
We
it
drove there.
We drove there. It was only
on a Sunday.
On a Sunday. So the
Yeah.
guy was very nice.
Mm-hmm.
And
shout out to Raymond.
Yeah,
Was
shout
it-
out.
was that
Yes,
his name,
yes,
Raymond?
yeah. Shout out to Raymond. The gentleman was very nice, very kind. I was like, hey man, I can't go in on Monday. Is it possible for me to go on Sunday?
And yeah,
he made it happen. He's like, all right, man, I got you. Just bring it in
It was
at
super
this
cool.
time. Come in at what time do you want to be there? And I was like, well, we should probably be there at 11 o'clock. Okay, I'll be there at 11. And
Yeah.
so we didn't account for LA traffic,
Mm-hmm.
and it took us. We didn't get there until 1 o'clock.
Yeah,
So
1
we were
o'clock.
2 hours late.
And
They
he was
helped
still
us
there.
offload the
Yeah.
truck and the trailer,
Mm-hmm.
and we got to see the whole process
And it
of
was
how
great.
things are done.
Yeah.
You know, I would love to share the photos with you, but unfortunately, I don't want the warehouse or whatever getting in trouble, because we just don't know. I didn't get permission from them.
But they were so helpful, and they even gave us 15 free boxes
15
so we
free
can
boxes.
so we can load up some more if we
Mhm.
have to.
Right. So not only did he give us a $5 discount
Per box.
right? He also gave us, in the end, 15 more
Free
Balikbayan boxes.
Yeah.
So that way, because
Heavy duty
ones. Because I called them up. I was like, hey man, I ran out of boxes, and the Filipino store that's nearby, they're closed until next Wednesday. Can I
Mhm.
use Home Depot boxes? And he's like, oh man, Home Depot boxes are horrible.
Mhm.
Well, if you do, I'll get the extra heavy duty ones.
Uh-huh.
And so I did, but they're still flimsy.
They were
so
still flimsy.
Yeah, very flimsy.
Yeah, they gave us better boxes.
Mhm. So
Mhm.
you know what? We can't show you pictures, but there's no reason why we can't talk about the experience. I mean, from my perspective, this guy went on.
They were so professional. I mean, I felt really welcomed, and I felt like they went above and beyond.
They did.
I was like, can we give him a tip? Yeah, they were pretty great.
They're awesome, Raymond and his buddy. But he was like, yeah, man, don't even worry about it. Next time you come, we'll just we will help you out again. I'll help you out again. So
it was so cool.
good.
So there was no limit on how many boxes we could send. There's no limit. And like he was great. They put a tracking number on every box, and then what they do is they what's that when they put those plastic things around it, like they bind it.
Mhm.
Yeah, and so I felt really comfortable and secure about the boxes aren't gonna like fall apart,
Yes.
and it wasn't the cheapest. I mean, I'm sure we could have found it cheaper with
Oh yeah.
the
Oh yeah, yeah.
company that we were,
Definitely, there was other places that were cheaper.
but for what we needed, those cheaper places just weren't coming through.
Yes. Yes.
It
Okay, so I'll tell you what. LBC. Shout out to
most
LBC.
expensive.
Most expensive
LBC most
at where we're
expensive,
at.
but
But there's a
hey,
but to it. LBC in LA
they got it
is
going on.
the cheapest.
They got it going on
The
though.
cheapest. So if you send boxes in multiples of 2,
Oh
right?
yeah, right now they're
And
having a deal
even numbers from August 1st
to
all the
September
way till
15th.
September. If you send the
Free commercial right now.
large boxes, the
Mhm.
extra large boxes through LBC, instead of getting charged $200, you'll only get charged $100. And
So it's like buy one get one half
wait,
off or
$100,
something.
$170.
Oh,
Okay.
you save $30.
100. You save $30. And then if you send the large boxes, you send 2 of them for $140. Okay,
Wow.
which is usually it's 80. So through LBC in our area,
I liked
the
LBC
large
because
boxes were
they have a good phone tree.
They do.
Like they have a good phone customer service.
Yeah, it's a very good deal. But and that's they will also that's including pickup at your house. If you live in the LA area. Unfortunately, we don't live in the LA area.
Mm-mm.
They couldn't pick it up over here.
The person who was supposed to come and pick it up, I don't know, like it just didn't work out.
Yeah, no. Well, and the thing is the deal for LBC wasn't going to work out for us because and even if they did pick up because the deal started today and we dropped off
We
our
needed
stuff
to get our stuff out
on
of here.
Sunday. And
Mhm.
so LBC would have been comparable in prices that Raymond hooked us up with.
Right.
Unfortunately, they were gonna make us wait until today, and
we can't do
we
that.
can't do that.
We need to move out of this house.
We knew how to blah
Blah blah
blah blah blah.
blah blah blah.
So yes,
Well,
that's pretty much the shipping. But you
Mhm.
know what though? I'm gonna do the cost assessment, right? I'm gonna do a breakdown of all the places that I've called. I've called places in San Francisco. I've called places in LA. I've called places in Central Coast, Delano, Bakersfield area, and what I have learned is that there's different prices. There's
Mhm.
these places have different prices for the location that they're at. So San Francisco area price is different. Where we are, Delano, Bakersfield area, it's a lot higher. In LA,
Yeah, I mean,
a lot cheaper.
It's even like a different price for when you're buying the box.
Yes, it is. It is different price when you're buying the box. But here's the thing: nobody knows this, but you can get your buying boxes even cheaper if you drop it off at the facility. So I highly encourage you guys to wait for that video because it's not out yet. But I highly encourage you guys when you are looking around for balik buying boxes, ask them how much is it if you pick it up from my house, and they'll quote you. They're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, it's gonna be $100." Okay, so I am shipping 5 boxes, or 10 boxes, or 15 boxes, or 20 boxes. How much would I save if I dropped it off at your location? So your driver doesn't have to come all the way over here. And guess what? It's usually $5 to $10 cheaper per box.
Mhm.
So that goes a long way. I mean, 36
Mhm.
boxes. Yeah.
Plus, I knew we weren't getting a very good deal when I talked to one of the RNs on my unit, and she was like, because we work at a hospital, and she's saying how they come to her house and they charge her like $60, and I was like, what?
Dang.
We are not. We need to do more research,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that's why we went and did more research.
Yes,
So it worked out. It worked out for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of which,
We definitely got the foreign tax.
we got the foreign.
We got the foreigner tax. We got the foreigner
Yeah.
tax. Hey, these guys don't know how to speak Tagalog. Hey, no. They charge them extra.
Oh my God. You know what's funny is whenever we would call to these places, they would start talking in Tagalog, and I'd be like, hey babe, I don't know what they're saying. And he wanted me to do the work. He's like, can you call these people? Can you do this stuff? And I would say, babe, I don't speak Tagalog. Every time I'm on the phone with them, they're trying to talk to me. I don't know what they're saying. And so I always have to give him the phone. He had to do all of the hard work with the shipping because, and then before you knew it, like his English was all, he was like talking different in English because he couldn't remember the words anymore because he's been speaking Tagalog all day. It's
So,
funny.
It's interesting
Mm.
how like my accent is coming back. My
Yeah.
accent is coming. I'm like, wait, I've never had this accent before, but it's coming back. The more I speak Tagalog, the more my accent comes back. I don't
Mhm.
know what it is, but it definitely comes back. So
Yeah.
more to follow. So shipping's done. We're gonna get another
Mhm.
load of
Yeah, we're gonna try and do another load of our personal stuff to the Connex because we do have a few more things we need to get rid of.
we do.
And then, I mean, we only have so many more days. Like right now in this house, we're eating off of paper plates. We're eating out for all our meals. I did make oatmeal because that's an easy meal to make.
Pizza's easy.
Pizza.
Hey, you can always go to the boba shop. Get
Ugh,
some
gross.
tapioca.
Gross. But yeah, we've been kind of like, so today I had the property management lady come by and she walked through the house and she says, "Oh, you guys are kind of camping in your house." I was like, "Yeah, you could say that." And it's cuz we're trying to move out of all our rooms, and so we painted everything, and once you're out of the room, you're no longer going back in. So we're all kind of like camping in one of the rooms. So yeah, it's kind of interesting.
It is. It's very interesting. But you know what? It's fun.
It is
All
fun.
4 of us right now are camped into one room.
Yeah.
We're all using the same bathroom.
Uh-huh.
The bathroom that's available, and then 2 rooms. Put our stuff back inside there because they're already painted. Let's not go back in there.
Yeah.
So you know what? That property lady. How long was the walkthrough?
It wasn't very long. I mean, she just came through the front door. We walked over here. We went through the garage. I showed her. She just looked around. She made a lot of notes on a notepad, and then we went back inside. We finished doing a tour of the whole house, and she was really nice.
What's the percentage though? How much is she gonna get?
So we have to pay 8% of our rents, and typically what I've seen is like 10%.
10%, yeah.
But she charges a little bit more upfront, so I can understand where it would be offset. Well, that's fine, you know. Yeah, because she's got to get the house on the market and
All that
and stuff.
Yes,
So
that's true.
I understand that.
We have,
piece.
yeah, you know what? You're right. We have gone through other property management places before, and what they've charged is 10%.
Yeah.
And the thing is, when they're charging 10%, they don't take nothing off the first month's rent.
Right.
Right. But
Right.
this lady, she is.
Yeah.
And
But what I've noticed is not to.
Mm.
Okay, so what I've noticed is like we get nickeled and dimed with every little thing. They'll be like, "Oh, we put your sign up. That's $200. Oh, we took your sign down. That's another." So whenever they do property management stuff, then they kind of like do per thing, like they charge for this or for that, where with her she's charging up front and she's not going to charge to put the sign up or bring it down. It's not going to be like an itemized charge. That's so there's benefit with that. Plus it's only it's 8% as opposed to 10%.
Yeah. Cool.
Sorry to cut you off.
No, you're good. You're
What were you gonna say? I'm sorry.
I don't remember.
Okay,
so next thing. So we talked about the shipping already. We're maybe doing a final load. So we have to probably start getting ready to load some stuff, and one more load to the container. And then after that, we probably have one more load of buying boxes, probably between 10 to 20 boxes left. And then after that, what else? The house. So last time we talked to you guys, I think we discussed that one house was you will finally leave.
He's like,
soon,
it's taking forever.
Breakdancer
Dude.
Kiyoshi, as soon as we're there, man, it's gonna be like Hey, the
It's
first
so-
day is dedicated to breakdancer Kiyoshi
We
because
made
it
it.
has been kind of like a long time coming.
Yeah, it has. It
Uh,
has.
I think this channel started 2021,
Uh-huh.
and then we changed the channel name.
Yeah, we
to-
kind of like changed the direction of it because it used to just be like me going and doing things around town and like showing my army life or whatever. And then we changed the channel. Oh, and I used to do dad jokes because I was just trying to get, I don't know what the hell I was doing. And then we changed it once I got home
Your deployment.
from the deployment, and we changed it to us
Yes,
leaving
to
for the
us.
Philippines.
Right. So
Yeah.
initially I didn't know how I felt about this YouTube thingy, but Dee was really passionate about it. So when when your significant other is passionate about something, what do? Do you put them down or do you support them with it? So I thought about it. I've always wanted to play the guitar, and after I came back from my deployment, even though I didn't know how to play the guitar, she's never seen me play the guitar. She bought me a guitar, right? So she supported my passion. So here I am in kind doing the same thing to her. She's passionate about this. She wants to do it. She wants to do vlogging and kind of recording our adventures. And so I bought in. I think it's a great idea. The whole reason why we're leaving the United States is to raise our kids. It would be an awesome thing for our kids to look back and say, well, our parents were crazy. You know what I mean? Our parents were so crazy that they migrated my whole family from United States to Philippines, which is usually the opposite, right? This is just me thinking out loud. But yes, I supported her, and now here we are.
Yeah.
So we're kind of like all jumping in. I'm all in. I'm all in now. I'm all in.
Yes, he's jumping in. Hair is getting wet.
Yes, jumping in. Hair is getting wet. I'm gonna start my own channel. All right, for all the bachelors out there, I'll be starting the channel.
So actually, I'm the better singer. So thank you, Sharmama. She's been binge watching all of our videos. It's so great that you get to see like everything. She hasn't gotten to Hawaii, and Hawaii was a lot of fun. And I didn't make any videos when I was in Las Vegas, but I need to make videos. I need to do it, but I've just been so busy.
All right, here we go. Breakdancer Kiyoshi wants you to sing.
He wants you to sing.
Me?
Yeah, that's what he says. He says, you are Filipino. Can you sing for us? I want to hear you sing Sa Piera, Parting Time, or any song. I bet you're better singer than me.
Nah, man, nah. So I'll sing you this lullaby that I sing my kids all the time. All right, it's called
Paint My Love.
Paint My Love.
Yeah.
It goes like this. All right, so my love, you should paint my love. It's a picture of 1,000 sunsets. Okay, that's it. That's all you get, man. That's all you get. All right. But yes, we'll should we have a karaoke?
Yeah, we are gonna have karaoke for sure.
Have karaoke for
it's
sure.
my favorite thing. I love karaoke.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Let me see what it says right here. So yeah. Okay, so break dancer Kiyoshi, he's been waiting for us to go to Philippines forever. Since we announced it. He's like, when are you guys leaving? You guys need to go already. And trust me, I wanted to leave a long time ago.
She did. She wanted to leave a long time ago. But I said, no, we have to finish the military. So we finished our contract. And that's why now we're going. No. Honestly, we just made the decision recently because we were going to extend.
Yeah, we were supposed to extend.
We were going to extend.
But as COVID would have it and life changes, we were like, let's go. There's
far more things important.
The carrot dangled for too long.
That's true.
And we were just like, you know what? I'm done.
So being in the military, all right, we actually, you're looking at 2 first sergeants right here that have actually gone to Command Sergeant USASMA, All right,
Yeah.
United States Army
Sergeant Major School.
Sergeant Major Academy.
We finished it
We did it. We finished it. It took forever.
forever.
Okay, it took forever.
It's like college level.
It's like master's level,
Mhm.
and you have to do research, but we completed it. So in this process, we decided that it's not worth it.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it. So we decided to, you know what, just complete our remaining
I was like, let me
time.
hang my hat up as a first sergeant. I feel good about that. Bye.
we had, you know, we finished our remaining time, and then now we're out.
Yeah.
So now it's good because we get to travel.
And we get to travel, and we have our health insurance, and we have our life insurance, and we're good to go. So
Yep, we're good to go.
we're happy. We're good.
Yeah.
And I feel blessed. So
Sharmama, there's already a Hawaii trip. There's already Hawaii.
so she can't wait to see Hawaii. So we were in Hawaii in May.
May. We were. Yeah, we probably.
Yeah.
We were in Hawaii in May. My cousin, I grew up with him. I've known him probably since I was 11, 12 years old. And he was like, hey, man.
Want to go to Hawaii? We're like, yeah, let's go.
You got 2 kids. I got 2 kids.
Let's go.
You want to go Hawaii?
Yes.
And I was like, well, never. Well, let's turn it up a notch. Disney Hawaii in Aulani. I was like, what?
Yeah.
There you
I didn't
go.
even land in Hawaii. So
Oh, yeah,
the
we
whole
thought so, too.
time we're in Hawaii, I'm waiting for Disneyland.
And we get there, and it's just a hotel, it's a resort. Which it, no, but
no, it was a great time. It
so
was good. No.
I learned so much from that trip.
I learned that there's no Disneyland in Hawaii.
There's no Disneyland in Hawaii, but I learned something. My cousin, right, and his wife and his 2 kids, right. Shout out to Randy. All right.
Mhm.
So for all of you guys who knows Randy, one of the smartest guy I
Yes.
have ever known. This guy is
very
making,
intelligent.
This guy is making.
Don't talk about all his stuff, but yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but he's got a sugar mama too, though.
Oh
Hey,
yes,
hey, so-
very smart couple.
Yeah. So shout out
So-
to Kate too, because Kate.
And so, anyways, we digress. We did
Anyways,
shout outs.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Shout outs. So I forgot what I was talking about.
We went to
Hawaii.
Hawaii.
That's right. So we went to Hawaii. It was an amazing time, amazing experience. And
Mhm.
what I've learned is that it's okay to just stay at the hotel and enjoy the beach,
Mhm.
enjoy the pool,
Yeah.
enjoy the stuff that they have. It's like going to Aulani Resort was like going on a cruise ship, like
Yeah.
a Disney cruise ship, where the characters would come
Mhm.
around
Yeah, they
and
come
they
out.
would greet you. You can take pictures with them.
Mhm.
You have all kinds of activities to do.
There's
in
a
the hotel.
clubhouse.
There's a
where
clubhouse.
the kids can get dropped off. It was nice.
Yeah, it was
I
awesome.
enjoyed it.
Yes.
I would do it again.
Yes, I
Yeah.
would. I would too. It was nice.
It felt very safe.
Mm-hmm. It was cool.
Mhm.
It was awesome. So
Yeah.
I learned how to resort. So thank you.
We liked it. We loved
So
it.
thank you, Randy and Kate, for taking us out there on a trip.
Yeah, it was fun. We had a good time.
Hey,
I
but
see-
you know what though? I gained so much weight on that trip.
Yes, and I never lost it.
I never lost it. I still have it.
Yeah, I see Joyful Kinds in here. Hello. Good to see
Hey,
you.
joyful kind. Okay, so moving on now. Where were we at? House painted.
Smash the like button, guys. Oh yeah, so we painted the house. We still have like half of the living room that needs to be painted.
So the fireplace is done. Half the living room is done.
Kitchen's done.
Kitchen is done. The kids'
Bathrooms
room,
are done.
Bathrooms are done. The
All
kids'
the
rooms
rooms
are done.
except the master bedroom is not done. So
Master bedroom and half of the
living room. I'm gonna try to get that done. Can you
Yes.
see? Look at my. I have been working hard.
Mm-hmm.
Labor.
Hard labor, right there.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah, my husband told me he was gonna paint the house.
Got him.
Oh. Turns out I was gonna paint the house.
Hey, look. Let's just lay it out there, right? I was the one that was taping all of the stuff on the cardboard. I did all the caulking. I patched up all the holes. All she had to do was just paint and with a roller. Come on, guys, it's not that bad. Not that bad at all. All right. So next topic. What else? What else?
Well,
do we have to talk
Breakdancer wants to know if our first meal is gonna be McDonald's. McDonald's is not my first choice
Yeah,
for
nah,
any food.
man.
Honestly, like never. It's never like my first choice.
You know
It's-
what?
McDonald's is my survivor food.
I'll tell you what. I am curious to taste if the McDonald's in Philippines is the same as the McDonald's French fry in Philippines tastes as good as the U.S.
That's
French
true.
fries.
I want to know.
Because I mean, if you compare,
Freeze dried
right?
and then fried.
Yes.
I
So if you
don't know.
compare McDonald's French fries, In-N-Out French fries, who's got curly fries?
Ooh, Chow King. There you go.
Oh,
Speaking my
Chow King,
language.
Chow King. There you go. Jollibee.
I had some Jollibee in America. It was not the best. Okay. I was disappointed. So were my children. But we will go for some Chow King. Yes.
Get some shopao.
Yeah, all you gotta do is, you know, whatever it comes in, if it comes in a bag or whatever, they warm it up over the stove and it tastes amazing. But no, we're not really much of a fast foodies. We're more of a sit down and eat
No, that's not true.
home cooked meals.
Okay, so we went to China. When were we in China?
I think 2000 after 2008. So after it was like 2010.
2010.
It was after Dad passed away.
Okay, so my father passed away in 2010.
Mm-hmm.
I had such a stressful time, you know.
Mm-hmm.
At that time, I have there's four of us, right? So I have two older sisters and one younger brother, and so my mother obviously was very distraught and traumatized with the whole situation. My sisters were very emotional, and then my little brother was in a wheelchair at the time because he just broke his femur from doing paintball or something like that.
Mm.
He was getting, and so the burden of making sure that the funeral went well, making sure that all of the process from the beginning all the end, moving the body from the hospital to the mortuary, purchasing the coffin, and then from there getting services and all that stuff. It was a very stressful time. It was so stressful to a point that um, I I was like, people were telling me stuff, and it was just going over my head. I remember my cousin, right, Gary, who's also passed.
Mm-hmm.
During that funeral, we were talking about him shopping around for a car, right? And he didn't have any kids, at that time. But he was saying that, oh, I looked at the RX-8, but um, the car seat wouldn't fit in the back. And what he was telling me, right, is they were pregnant. Him and his
Mhm.
wife were pregnant at the time. And I didn't even, it just went over my head, and I didn't realize it, but it was a stressful time. So as soon as everything was done, now that whole time I didn't cry at all. That whole time
Mhm.
I didn't cry. As men, you should stand strong for your family, right? In the face of um, times that are tough, and losing the father figure in the house was tough on everyone, and I could not show my emotion, even if I wanted to. Even if I wanted to cry, I couldn't. I was just go go go, one thing after the other. Having guests come over, making sure that everyone was safe, was definitely a difficult time until I said. So I said, you know what?
Well, he had been working and for 2 weeks straight, and he came home one day from work, and he said, "Anywhere you want to go in the world, let's go." And I was like, "What?" And I mean, this is like 2 weeks after his father had passed, and he's like, "Yeah, look at a map. Anywhere in the world, let's leave. We're gonna leave right away." And I was like, okay. So I said to him, "Well, I've always wanted to go see the Great Wall of China." And he's like, "Book the tickets. We'll be there." And so by Friday, like he came home, and by Friday, I guess he put in his leave or something, or he had bereavement leave, or I don't know what it was, but we left, and we left America. We flew. We didn't have any plans or anything, and we
None.
just went to a country where we didn't speak the language, and it was kind of like part of his grieving.
Yeah, that's part of my grieving process.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, yep, that was 2010. My father passed away a few days from our anniversary.
Actually, he passed away the day after
The
our
day after,
anniversary.
yeah.
So we were out to dinner when we got the call, and we were celebrating our, I don't know what year we had been married at that time.
Mhm.
Oh, 7 years already.
Yep.
Yeah. So we had been married for a long time already. And then that happened. But anyways, the reason why I think he brought that up is because we were in China, and the food in China, because we were talking about food.
Oh yeah, sorry. We're talking about food. So she said she doesn't like fast foods, right? But I'm saying is that we found this couple that was selling. I don't know what it
street
was.
food, and it was
street food.
good. Okay,
Like,
I'll eat some
it was
street
like
food.
it was like the ice cream.
Street food is
It was
not
like the
fast
ice.
food.
It was like the ice cream man, right? But they had a frying pan.
It's like one of those carts.
It was a cart that they
food
that
cart.
moved around. It was just like it was a couple that moved around. So every day in the morning, we would sit by the window and see when this couple would drive by, and well, not drive by, but walk by, and we would run downstairs, get some of this yummy good
Yeah.
food. I don't know what it's called.
It could have been cat or dog or whatever.
It was yummy.
We bought
it
it.
was
We
it was
ate
great.
it. It was
it
so
was good. It was could have been like
good.
roadkill. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Could have been pigeon.
It was amazing.
Whatever it was great. Okay.
I'll eat street food. I feel
Mhm.
like street food's amazing.
So
Anywhere. So, and Char Mama, really sorry about your dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the men in our lives are very important.
Yeah.
You know, fathers.
mhm.
So, but yeah, so that's what happens. Yes, I like street food, and I love the culture in the Philippines where people are selling food from the, from their little cart too. I always eat food from the cart for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So so that's what we started talking about food.
Yeah, sorry,
Oh yeah,
sorry,
because everybody was
yes,
talking. What's the first thing we're gonna eat?
Uh,
Probably whatever we find in the airport. You'll find out because I'm gonna record it all.
Yeah, we're
'cause
gonna record everything.
my whole life is a movie.
Okay.
Let's
So
see.
to the next topic is last days at work.
Oh yeah, last days of work.
So this week
It is our last
is
week of
our
work.
last week of work. This week
You
is
know
our
how you
last
put
week.
in like a 30-day notice? It's so hard to get to them 30 days.
Yes.
Like it's hard to get to the end.
Yeah. I would agree. I would agree. But this week is our last day. Last week. This week is our last week at work, and today I worked all like the whole day. Went in. I worked through my lunch, and I worked through. And I didn't get home. I think I put in like probably a 10-hour day.
I know. I called him and I
10
was
hour?
like, "Why are you not home yet?"
Right. 10-hour day for a salaried employee. What? Who does
No,
that?
you need to come home.
That doesn't make sense.
He's just trying to make up for all those lost times.
Yeah, all those lost times. So I had to do all kinds of work. I had to turn in stuff, clean out my desk, all those things, because I'm not going to be there tomorrow. And then the next time I go, it's just going to be turning in my computer.
Yeah, our computer.
Our
and
computers,
stuff.
my ID, and things like that.
Yeah,
So,
me too. I mean, I'm supposed to. I don't know. I just gotta. I have not been. It has not been strong. Okay, I have not been strong. So basically, what I've been doing is I took all my stuff home months ago. Like I don't have anything in my desk.
she wanted to quit months ago.
I literally back in March would have quit my job. Maybe there's been a few times. It was like October. And I was like, I don't know how I'm going to make it to December. Like this is, and then I got to like July was so far away.
So yeah, that's right. Because that's when we bought the tickets. It was one of those things and buy the tickets today. Right. And so
and then once we had the tickets, I was like, oh,
she was so relieved.
I want to leave my job so bad.
Yes. And then we would plan and we would backtrack and be like, okay, so you can't tell everyone you're leaving yet and you can't quit your job because we need to get ready for this move. And then it was like, okay, well, you yet because the kids are going to be going to school. We got to let them finish their school. And then I was like, you can't turn in your resignation yet because we have to wait until 30 days out. So I know my wife well enough to kind of like, okay, I got to give her pieces that she can manage. Right. And then, instead of giving her all of this plan, and then she's gonna be like, "No, I want to do it right now."
I know there was one time. Okay, so I was like, okay, I'm leaving this job. I'm not doing it anymore. And I like took all my stuff with me. I told my office mate, yeah, I'm not coming back on Monday, right? And then the weekend hits, and then Monday comes. I come into work, and I'm like, okay, I guess I'm here another day.
So I had to clear out. I had to clear out my desk, and that's why it took me a while.
And my desk is cleared.
Yeah,
It's been
so I
cleared.
had to clear out my desk. So when you our occupation, basically, when you get stuff like headphones,
Oh yeah,
keyboards, camera,
they want
your
it all
laptop,
back.
a charger.
Yeah,
All right, like a charger with the cord.
We're gonna
They want
get
it all back.
docked in our pay.
Granted, I get it. I totally understand. So I asked for a checklist. I was like, hey, can you give me a checklist? So I get the checklist today, and I'm going around. I'm getting oh no, it's been yeah. So I'm going around getting all the signatures, and I'm looking, and I'm like, wait, hold on. I don't even I don't even know. This doesn't make sense. Like I've never even signed this thing out, but I still had to go
Oh
through the
yeah, I was like,
process of the
why do
checklist.
they make people come over here? This is ridiculous. Like I don't even know who these people are.
But the thing is, it's also interesting. So getting all the way to the end teaches you something about the beginning.
Mhm,
So some people have pagers, some
mhm,
people have properties, some people have additional stuff that they were provided to them
mhm,
that not everyone is not everyone knows about, you
mhm.
know. So that's one of those things that I'm checking out right now. I was like, wait, you can get you
I have a sit to stand desk.
yeah, like you can get a sit to stand desk.
Uh-huh.
What?
Yeah.
So
And it's assigned to me.
you're right. But now I gotta return everything. I don't know though. I left my keyboard and my mouse. I left I wrote an email to my roomie, my
Your office mate.
my office mate, my bunkie. So I told my office mate, I was like, hey, I left you. I was like, hey, thank you.
You're all leaving her your smelly lotions and you're like, yeah.
No, it's not even like that.
You're
I
like,
was like, hey, I know you wanted the speakers, so I've already installed it for you. It's there. And then I'm gonna leave the mouse, the keyboard, and the camera.
I'm gonna tell you, when one of the ladies retired, I called dibs on her lotion. Yeah, it's over by my desk.
And then so I said, but and I also left like unused forks, right? Utensils.
Oh yeah,
right? 'Cause-
I would put those in the
yeah,
break
yeah.
room. I put them in the break
And
room.
so I was like, but I need a favor, right?
What?
Can you please shred all these documents for
Oh
me?
my god!
So I just gave her a whole bunch of shred pile.
That's
And
horrible.
so thank you for doing that, Christina. Really appreciate it. You're awesome.
I'm just
I don't
leaving.
hey Christina, I don't care what everybody else says about you. You're great, all right? I
Oh
just wanna
my
let you know that.
god!
I'm just kidding.
I left all my shred stuff in a shred box, and it could get shredded next year. I don't know, whenever somebody shreds it.
Okay, so last days of work for me was crazy. I learned a lot. Getting to the end, you learned the process, and you could have been getting all these things from the get. Like,
Mhm. Yeah, it's all
what
good.
about you? What about how was your last days or signing out?
It was fine. I was just like kind of just I'm totally checked out.
What about those emails everyone was sending today?
Everybody's been sending such nice emails. I even got a phone call from one of my coworkers. She talked to me for like 10 minutes about, she wanted to have lunch, but I was like, I cannot do lunch. Like, I am very busy. Like, yeah, so we gotta, but thank you. I appreciate everyone who we've worked with over the years, and we do have a good work dynamic.
Yeah.
And when we were in high school, they voted us as dynamic duo,
I carried all the weight.
And in and at our job, one of our supervisors said, "Oh, the dynamic duo," and then I was like, "Oh my god, that's what we were voted as in high school, and here we are, still got the title." So
that's cool.
That's cute.
You're talking about my boss.
No,
my supervisor.
My supervisor.
That's my supervisor.
No, my supervisor.
Okay, what else?
Okay, so
property management.
We talked about the property manager.
manager.
She came through, and this property is going to get put for rent, so
Mhm.
that'll be nice. And then we didn't tell anybody the company that we went with. And I don't think there's something wrong with saying what company we went with for shipping. Could we tell everybody?
I'm gonna wait.
He wants to keep you in suspense.
I'm gonna wait.
Okay, well,
I'm gonna wait.
you will have to look for that shipping video.
You're gonna have to look for that shipping video, okay? There's there's gonna be like 6 or 7 different shipping companies. I'm gonna talk about the different prices that they have. And the reason why I want to wait is because I don't know if this guy is like giving me like a very good deal, and I don't want him to get in trouble.
Well,
you know what I
first of
mean?
all, we need to make sure we get our boxes on
That's
the other
true,
side.
that's
so,
true, right.
okay, this
don't
is
wanna
a
be-
work in progress,
that's
I guess.
true. I don't want to give him like all of the publicity, you know what I mean? And then we don't get our stuff. in
And
the
then
back.
our stuff doesn't make it.
Yeah, it doesn't make it.
We're like,
Oh,
where's our bike?
like, by the way, it fell, and now your bike is
Is
not
gone. Yeah.
So, all right.
Yeah.
Um,
Lately, I've been changing everything to the forwarding address.
yes, that's true.
And that has been like, it just started yesterday. I was like, oh, say the new address. And so it's kind of like, it's official. We now have a new forwarding address, and
Mhm.
and it's kind of exciting.
We do.
Um,
And so, guess what? So she changed her address to a forwarding address, and so it's for 1 of August. She still has time. She's like, you know what? I think I'm gonna open up another credit card account. So
mhm.
guess what she does? She
And I got
changes.
flagged.
She got flagged for opening a new credit card with a different address
Yeah.
from what she's used to before.
Uh-huh.
And she was so sad because she was like,
I didn't get right away. I was like, why am I not accepted?
She was red flag, so she didn't get accepted right away. And then number 2, she's like, what? That's it? That's all I got approved for?
Oh yeah. They gave me like a preliminary. They're like, let's test the waters on this one.
So she got approved for like $1,000.
Be quiet.
And she
Don't be
was so
telling
sad
people.
about it. She's like,
Stop. Why are you telling the world?
Because it's funny.
It is not funny.
It is. I'm laughing. See? Look. See, Sharmama says, ha ha ha.
No, she's talking about something else. Ha ha ha.
All right.
Anyways, let me finish what I was saying. I called them up and they were like, oh, it was because you had a new address. We need to verify who you are. And I was like, okay, cool. So I verified myself. And now I'm over in another address. Yay. Woohoo. Okay. So yeah, we have our forwarding address starting to happen. I need to change everything over. And so that's one of the things that's left to do. We still have a load we need to do. We still need to finish painting this house. And we need to get on the road. What we have planned in the future. So starting this coming weekend, starting this weekend, we do have a saying goodbye to our friends. We're going to go to a baseball game with our friends, hit up a brunch, and then we're going to go over to where we're going to stay for a week. We're going to stay somewhere for a week. And then after that, we're going to stay in a different location for a week, and then we're going to fly. So we're getting very, very close. Yeah. Your birthday trip is what I'm excited to see. Yes. When I turn the big 40, we're going to Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, and I think those are the countries. Yeah.
I think that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. But we're still in the planning process because we're not sure like if we're going to go 2 weeks before or 2 weeks after our little trip because we're taking a cruise. And that's how we're going to go to all those different locations in that time frame. But we're also going to try and take some time off to go either in the front or the back to hit up some countries for a little longer. So we're still in the planning process.
Okay. But one thing I forgot is that yesterday I got to see my kids. So we told you our kids do martial arts.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So they do jujitsu, they do Muay Thai, they do gymnastics, they do all kinds of after school activities. And we were not anticipating what happened yesterday, and that our kids got promoted to the next belt.
Yeah, they did.
So they're no longer wearing white belts. They now have gray belts with a white stripe in the middle. And when both my kids got their belts, it was such a surprise that they have been looking forward forward to it like 6 months ago.
Mhm.
My son was like, how how am I a white belt and that person is a gray belt and I can put them in submission
Oh
already?
yeah.
And like every day they go to practice and they will come back, they're like, how am I a white belt when that person doesn't even know how to tie their belt? Like,
Yeah.
it's so they kind of put two and two together, and they've been asking their instructor, um and finally it happened yesterday, and it was one of the most beautiful things. So all those individuals out there who work with children, I saw firsthand from a father's perspective what those guys do really matter. As a coach,
Mhm.
as an instructor, as a
Yeah.
mentor, as a guide, I saw my children's eyes kind of like spark up, and they're now motivated even more to go to practice, and to
Mhm.
kind of show their skill. They were so thankful that they're like, we want to go to Philippines and we want to do martial arts. And when we come back,
Mhm.
we want to come back to the same school. And
Yeah.
so, um,
And continue
and
skills they've learned. Yeah, they're pretty motivated,
mhm,
and they're doing a really good job. They've been practicing the different techniques,
mhm.
and they're always trying to like injure us with the techniques and be like, calm down because mommy can't take it.
Yes. So, I mean, shout out to the Paragon.
Yeah.
Paragon did an outstanding job.
And the coach, his name
Uh,
is Brent.
Brent Dugan, I think
Yeah,
is
I think that is
yeah.
his last name. Yeah.
Brent Dugan is the coach, and he's
He
very
did a
he's
wonderful
a
job.
wonderful job. My daughter is a very hard person to deal with,
Hmm.
and so is my son. And through the times
They're
in
very,
the
they have a lot of
they
personality.
have a lot of personality, and the instructor knows how to manage them, and
He does a whole
it's
group.
to a point where we would leave sometimes and go to the store or go for a walk
Hmm.
or talk about something
Outside,
outside,
and yeah, they listen.
and yeah, they would listen.
So very good.
We didn't have to be there. It was such an amazing gym that I was comfortable enough to leave my kids in there while we do other stuff. So,
Hmm.
all right, that's it. That was my my
You shout out to the
shout out to the
kids.
kids
Aw, they did
for
so
doing such a
good. So
wonderful
proud of
job. I'm so
them.
proud of you, Hero and Himiko.
Yeah,
You
you
know,
guys did
you guys did
wonderful.
wonderful.
Yeah,
Proud.
whoa,
Whoa,
and let
whoa,
there be
whoa,
light.
whoa.
Like, whoa,
What happened?
whoa.
What happened? I woke up. Okay.
Yeah. Well, it's been about an hour, so we just want to say thank you for the support, Shar Mama and Breakdancer
Breakdancer
Kiyoshi. Thanks, guys, for stopping in. We did have a lot of people come in and out of the stream, so thank you. Also, Joyful Kind was here, so you guys are great. Thank you for your support.
Hey, that might have been a ghost.
Oh my God, it's not a
I'm just
ghost.
saying,
Yeah, it's not a ghost.
What, do we have a ghost here? I mean,
You're the ghost. You're the ghost.
Hey,
right.
Filipinos are very superstitious. I'm just saying, okay?
Okay.
You can't whistle at nighttime. You can't cut your nails at nighttime.
Don't
You can't do all
sweep at
kinds of stuff. You
night.
can't sweep at nighttime. You know what I mean? Every time when you get jumped in, you gotta like, oh.
Bye.
All right, see you
Have a good
guys.
night.
Thanks for